Have you ever been lured by the promise of a quick transformation, a secret formula to success, or a guru who claims to have all the answers? Today, we're diving deep into a real-life story of deception, collective action, and ultimate justice. This isn't just a tale of revenge. It's a crucial case study for every content creator, entrepreneur, and consumer navigating the digital landscape. A year ago, a life coach named Marcus Reed took $3,000 from me and disappeared. Today, he's facing a class action lawsuit, lost his business license, and works at a call center. This is how 40 strangers and I turned the tables on a professional con artist and what you can learn from our journey. My name is Jessica. In February 2023, I was 29, stuck in a marketing job I hated, scrolling through Instagram at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. That's when I saw him, Marcus Reed. His perfectly styled beard, expensive suit, and whiteboard filled with motivational quotes painted a picture of undeniable success. His caption read, "I help people unlock their true potential in 90 days. Guaranteed transformation or your money back." This promise, delivered with such confidence, is a common tactic in the online coaching world. It preys on aspirations and offers a seemingly risk-free path to a better life. I watched his free webinar. He was magnetic, a master of persuasion. He spoke of his own journey from rock bottom to running a six-figure coaching business, a narrative designed to inspire and create relatability. He shared testimonials from clients who supposedly quit soul-crushing jobs, started businesses, found love. These success stories, often carefully curated, are powerful social proof. They make the impossible seem attainable, especially when you're feeling vulnerable and searching for a way out. The program cost $3,000. It included 12 weekly one-on-one sessions, a personalized action plan, and lifetime access to his Transformation Vault. This package seemed comprehensive, offering both direct support and evergreen resources, a common structure for high-ticket online programs. Crucially, there was a money-back guarantee if I wasn't satisfied after 30 days. This guarantee, often highlighted as a sign of confidence, can also be a cleverly designed trap, as I would soon discover. It lowers the barrier to entry, making the investment feel less risky. I hesitated. $3,000 was a lot, a significant investment for someone feeling stuck. But Marcus delivered a line in that webinar that hooked me completely. The only thing more expensive than investing in yourself is staying exactly where you are. This emotional appeal, tapping into fear of stagnation, is incredibly effective. I signed up that night, convinced I was making a life-changing decision. Our first session was incredible. Marcus was attentive, asked deep questions, and took meticulous notes. He created what he called my transformation blueprint, a detailed Google Doc outlining my goals, weekly action steps, and milestones. This felt incredibly personal and tailored. He shared it with me with full editing access so we could collaborate on my journey. That detail, the shared Google Doc, seemed so thoughtful at the time, a symbol of transparency and partnership. It built immediate trust and made me feel truly seen. Session 2, a week later, was shorter. He seemed distracted, constantly checking his phone. While still encouraging and charismatic, a subtle shift in his engagement was noticeable. He assigned me homework, journal exercises, and a networking challenge, standard coaching practices. Then, nothing. I messaged him on WhatsApp to schedule session 3. No response. I emailed him. Silence. I tried calling. Straight to voicemail. 1 week became 2, then 4. The initial excitement quickly morphed into a gnawing sense of dread and self-doubt. I felt like an idiot, questioning my judgment and my ability to discern genuine help from a scam. This feeling of shame is a powerful tool for con artists, often preventing victims from speaking out. It isolates them, making them believe they are alone in their misfortune. Looking back, the red flags were there, subtle at first, then increasingly obvious. In session 2, when I mentioned another client's testimonial I'd seen, Marcus got weird. "Oh yeah, Jennifer, she completed the program early." He changed the subject fast, a clear deflection. His Instagram posts became less frequent, and the comment section, once full of praise, started showing cracks. A few questions appeared. "Marcus, why aren't you responding to my emails?" He deleted those comments within hours, a clear attempt at reputation management. I saw them disappear, but still I made excuses. "He's busy. He's in demand. Successful people are hard to reach." These rationalizations are common when we've invested heavily, both financially and emotionally. We want to believe in the dream we bought into, even when evidence suggests otherwise. 6 weeks after my last session, I was done making excuses. I sent a firm email. "Marcus, I've paid $3,000 for 12 sessions. I've received 2. I'm invoking the money-back guarantee. Please refund me within 7 days, or I'll take further action." This direct approach was a turning point, shifting from passive waiting to active demand. He responded within an hour. Finally, "Hey Jessica, I understand your frustration. I've been dealing with a family emergency and had to step back temporarily. I'm not offering refunds right now, but I'll make it up to you with extra sessions when I'm back. Trust the process." This was a classic stall tactic designed to delay and deflect. Trust the process? I had paid $3,000 for 2 hours of his time and a Google Doc. I called him, and to my surprise, he actually answered. "Marcus, I don't want extra sessions later. I want my money back. You guaranteed it." My voice was firm, but inside I was shaking. His voice went cold. "Jessica, you signed a contract. The refund clause has specific conditions. You didn't complete the initial assessment phase, so you're not eligible. Read the fine print." This was the moment the trap sprung shut. The guarantee was an illusion. "What? You never mentioned? I'm sorry you feel this way, but I can't help you right now. I have to go." Click. He hung up. This abrupt dismissal, coupled with the cold tone, was a stark contrast to the charismatic guru I'd initially encountered. I pulled up the contract. It was 14 pages of dense legal language, a common tactic to obscure critical details. Buried on page 9 in tiny font, refund requests must be submitted in writing within 30 days, and after completion of the initial assessment phase, minimum 4 sessions. It was designed to be impossible. You couldn't get a refund until session 4, but the 30-day window closed before you'd even get there. I felt sick, stupid, and ashamed. I told my best friend what happened. She was sympathetic, but said what I was already thinking. "Jess, you should have researched him more. $3,000 to a stranger on Instagram?" She was right. As a marketing professional, I should have known better. I didn't tell anyone else. The embarrassment was too heavy, a common reaction that scammers rely on. Marcus blocked me on WhatsApp 2 days later, severing all direct communication. This was a clear sign of his intent to disappear. March and April 2023 were dark months. I was out $3,000 I didn't really have. I'd put it on a credit card. I was paying interest on a scam. Every time I saw a motivational post on Instagram, I felt rage. I reported him to my credit card company, but they said since I authorized the payment and received some services, they couldn't reverse it. I felt powerless. He wins. I lose. That's what I thought. This feeling of helplessness is exactly what scammers want their victims to experience. It discourages further action and allows them to continue their schemes unchecked. In early May, I was cleaning out my Google Drive to free up space. I saw it. Jessica's Transformation Blueprint, shared with you by Marcus Reed. I almost deleted it, but curiosity won. I clicked. The document loaded, and I noticed something strange in the revision history. Marcus had accessed this document recently, just 3 days ago. Why would he access my personal coaching doc months after ghosting me? This seemingly innocuous detail was the thread that would unravel his entire operation. It highlights the persistent digital footprint we all leave. I clicked on the revision history. My hands started shaking. Marcus didn't just access my document, he'd been copying and pasting sections of it. The revision history showed him duplicating entire paragraphs of my personalized plan into other documents. This was the smoking gun. I clicked on his profile in the sharing settings. It showed me something I didn't know Google did, a list of other documents he'd shared with people, hundreds of them, all titled the same way, Names Transformation Blueprint. I couldn't access them, but I could see the titles and the names. Jennifer, David, Alicia, Marcus, Priya, dozens more, all his clients, all with the same personalized blueprint. This was not personalized coaching. It was a template factory. I Googled Marcus Reed coaching scam. Nothing came up. He was good at managing his online reputation, deleting negative comments swiftly. But I tried a different approach. I searched Marcus Reed refund on Facebook. Bingo. There was a private Facebook group called Marcus Reed Coaching Accountability Group. It had 200 members. I requested to join, explaining I was a former client. I was approved within an hour. The group was a ghost town. Marcus created it as part of the community he promised, then abandoned it. But in recent weeks, the posts had changed. Has anyone been able to reach Marcus? He owes me $3,000. I paid for 12 sessions, got one, and he disappeared. Is anyone else considering legal action? 43 people reacted to that last post. 43. I wasn't alone, I wasn't stupid, I was one of dozens. A woman named Alicia posted, "I'm creating a spreadsheet to track everyone who's been scammed. DM me your details." I messaged her immediately. She sent me a Google sheet. It was meticulously organized. Name, amount paid, sessions received, date of last contact, evidence collected. 40 people had already filled it out. The total amount scammed? Over $120,000. Most people paid $3,000. A few paid $5,000 for his premium package. Everyone received between 1 and 3 sessions before Marcus vanished. This systematic pattern was undeniable. Alicia wrote, "I'm a paralegal. I've been researching our options. We have a case." That's when I understood. Marcus didn't just scam me. He ran a systematic operation. Take the money, deliver minimal service, ghost before the refund window, block, and move on. And he left a trail. Over the next week, we compiled everything. 41 victims, $127,000 total stolen. Identical contracts with the impossible refund clause. Screenshots of his deleted Instagram comments from other victims. Bank records showing payments to Reed Coaching LLC. The Google Docs proving his personalized plans were copy-pasted templates. Alicia found something else. Marcus wasn't a licensed therapist or certified coach. His credentials were from a 99 online certificate mill. This lack of legitimate accreditation is a common red flag in the unregulated coaching industry. We had him. Now we just needed to act. Alicia suggested small claims court. Each of us could sue individually for our $3,000. But that's slow, expensive, and he could just ignore the judgments. Someone else suggested reporting him to the Better Business Bureau, but he could easily rebrand and start over. These individual actions often aren't enough to stop a determined scammer. Then David, a former client who works in journalism, said, "What if we go public and legal at the same time? I have a contact at a consumer protection news segment. If we can get a lawyer to take this as a class action and get media coverage, he can't hide." This was the game changer. That's it. The plan crystallized. Find a lawyer willing to take the case on contingency, file a class action lawsuit, report him to the State Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division, contact the media, and blast his social media with coordinated testimonials. This multi-pronged approach maximized our impact. Alicia found a consumer protection lawyer named Rebecca Chen who was interested. She reviewed our evidence and said, "This is one of the most clear-cut fraud cases I've seen. I'll take it. Contingency basis. You don't pay unless we win." This was a huge relief, removing the financial barrier to justice. We were doing this. The night before we filed, I couldn't sleep. What if he had a real family emergency? What if we were ruining an innocent person's life? But then I remembered, he was still posting on Instagram. New motivational quotes, new webinars. He was still hunting for victims. And I remembered his cold voice on the phone. "Read the fine print." My doubts vanished. I texted Alicia, "I'm in, let's do this." Rebecca filed the class action lawsuit. 41 plaintiffs versus Marcus Reed and Reed Coaching LLC. We were suing for the full $127,000 plus damages. Initially, nothing happened. Marcus hadn't been served yet. He'd apparently moved addresses and was dodging the process server. My stomach churned. What if he runs? Marcus posted on Instagram. Dealing with some jealous haters trying to tear me down. Real ones know the truth. I'm taking a break from social media to focus on my real clients. He was trying to get ahead of it, to control the narrative. Panic rippled through our group chat, but Alicia was calm. Let him talk. We have the evidence. This confidence in our collective evidence was empowering. David's journalist contact ran the story. Local life coach accused of scamming dozens out of thousands. It aired on the evening news. The story included interviews with 3 of us, the evidence, and Rebecca explaining the lawsuit. The media exposure was critical. Marcus's Instagram exploded. Hundreds of comments. I knew something was off. He did this to me too. Scammer! He deleted his account within hours, but it was too late. We had screenshots of everything. The internet never forgets, and public opinion can be a powerful force. The State Attorney General's office opened an investigation. They contacted Rebecca for our evidence. More victims came forward, people who saw the news story. The count rose to 58 people with over $170,000 stolen. The snowball effect was in full swing. Marcus's lawyer contacted Rebecca. He wanted to settle. Rebecca negotiated hard. We didn't just want our money back. We wanted him to admit wrongdoing publicly and agree to never operate a coaching business again. He agreed to everything. He had no choice. The evidence was overwhelming, and the AG's office was considering criminal charges. We each got our full $3,000 back, plus $500 in damages for emotional distress. But the money wasn't even the best part. The true victory was seeing justice served and preventing him from harming others. 6 months after the settlement, I was at a Starbucks near my office. I was in line, scrolling through my phone, when I heard a familiar voice. Hi, welcome to Starbucks. What can I get started for you? I looked up. It was Marcus, wearing a green apron, taking orders. Our eyes met. His face went pale. He recognized me. I smiled. Hi, Marcus. I'll have a grande latte, please. His hands shook as he wrote my name on the cup. That'll be 5 A50s. I handed him my card. Thanks. By the way, I got my $3,000 back, plus $500. So, thanks for the coffee. He didn't respond, just processed my payment in silence. I've never enjoyed a latte more. This moment of poetic justice was incredibly satisfying, a tangible sign that his actions had consequences. I'm still in marketing, but I got promoted. I'm also part of a local consumer advocacy group that helps people identify coaching scams. I've helped a dozen people get refunds from sketchy programs. Turns out, getting scammed gave me a purpose. It transformed my perspective and ignited a passion for consumer protection. Marcus Reed lost his business license. The State Attorney General's office revoked it. He's banned from operating any coaching or consulting business in the state and forced to issue a public apology on his defunct social media. He now works at Starbucks, confirmed by multiple sightings from our group. He's divorced. His wife left him during the lawsuit, as someone found public records. He has a permanent fraud judgment on his record, making it nearly impossible to get business loans or credibility. His life, as he knew it, was irrevocably changed. The 40, now 58 of us still have a group chat. We call ourselves the Transformation Squad. We meet quarterly for drinks. We've become friends, real ones, not the fake community Marcus promised. This genuine connection born from shared adversity is a powerful outcome. The moral of this story is profound. If someone promises to transform your life in 90 days, ask for references. Check credentials. Google their name with the word scam. Build your business on integrity, transparency, and genuine value, not deceptive tactics. If you liked this story about karma, please subscribe.